So, Vanta Black, a really, really dark material, dark color. How does it compare to some other Air Force Ones? I did do a review of these, that's up there, check it out. But I just wanted to know how they compare like for like to another Air Force One of different materials. So let's have a look. First off, an oddball right here. I just wanted to really see the difference in color. So I picked up the Off Noir dark chocolate pair that came out a few years ago. It's a really nice pair as well, but you can really see the contrast between the two colors. This is Off Noir, not black, but it is a dark-ish material, and then the real Vanta Black, which is so dark. Okay, now getting serious. We've got a black Air Force One. This is the Supreme Edition. Yep, pretty cool. Your typical standard leather, black, you know, the same as the all black Air Force One. Yeah, and as you can see, again, Vanta Black, really dark material right there, much darker than this pair. I thought it would be interesting to look at another material. So here we have some canvas Air Force Ones, a black pair. I think this was 2017 release, 2018 maybe. Again, the Vanta Black is much darker than this material. I think if I cleaned up these a bit, it would, you know, look a bit more darker, but yeah, again, a darker material. Here's an interesting one, the Tiffany Air Force One. So this pair dropped recently, maybe a year ago or whatnot. Black nubuck material. We do have some black tumbled leather as well, but mainly it's that nubuck material. And again, the Vanta Black is just much darker than this shoe. Still a cool shoe. I hope the color grading picks up of the actual Tiffany swoosh, because it did look a little bit white on my thumbnail, but it is what it is. It's still a cool pair. Yeah, really dark on this Vanta Black, really dark. The black off-white Air Force One, a cool pair. Oh man, I battered this so many carnivals, bin trips in this pair, but still a classic pair right there. A modern classic, of course. Obviously we've got the mesh and the ripstop on the upper, black, different materials once again comparing to the Vanta Black, which again is just darker, effortlessly, just takes all the light. V-Loans now, a tumbled leather pair right here, great quality to it. It's had its fair share of wear, but yeah, again, doesn't compete when it comes to the darkness of the Vanta Black Air Force Ones. Really dark material. I keep stressing it, but it's something that if you see it in hand and then you compare it to another shoe in hand, you're like, wow, this is so dark. We got the World Championship here. I think this was 2022 this pair dropped, and it's made of that kind of cracked leather or painted leather in black, and we've also got that nubuck as well. Nubuck's quite a dark material, and you know, it is darker than some of the other materials that we've seen, but again, no comparison to the Vanta Black. But this was a cool pair right here. I really love this pair. Let's take a look at a couple IDs now. So this was the 1 of 1 ID pack. Do you remember that? I made these a few years ago, and this is the one with the Velcro. So as you can see, we've got suede at the front and that kind of reverse Velcro on the rear. And the reverse Velcro is really dark. But again, no comparison when it comes to the darkness of the Vanta Black Air Force One. Will there be a pair that's darker than that one? Another ID by you right here. This was of the first use pack. This is black leather, black twill, and black patent leather as well. So 3 different materials right here, and you can compare the darkness of these materials and then to the Vanta Black Air Force One. Of course, the darkest material on this one is the patent leather swoosh and foxing. Dark, very dark, but when it's compared to that Vanta Black, again, it's a beat down right there. No comparison whatsoever. And last but not least on the customs, this is the Air Force One Bespoke. I did do these are official. The Game Boy Color edition, which I've done. Black suede, black hairy suede, and Kevlar as well. All of these are in black. And again, once again, that Vanta Black is just so much darker than these materials right here. A cool pair though. I did enjoy designing these and waiting for them to come. And then here we have the Artifact Air Force One. Same material as this Vanta Black. This is in Vanta Black also, so like for like. Now you can see something that really does match it, like for like. Perfect, perfect match right there. Such a great material, and the feel of it too. It's that super micro fiber feel. Feels like a lenticular, but much more finer. Really, really good. Last but not least, my favorite shoe of all time, the Air Force One Illuminated 2013. This is a black velvet pair. And what's interesting is it doesn't have that same kind of presence of velvet as some of the other pairs. This one's really, really dark, and I think it can give the Vanta Black a run for its money. It doesn't have that sort of crushed velvet with the lighter colors to it. This is black, but so is the Vanta Black. Which one's darker? Let me know in the comments below. So yes, this concludes the comparison of the Vanta Black to some other Air Forces. Which one was your favorite? Is there another pair that I should have compared it to, material wise and all of that, which could be darker than this Vanta Black? Remember, purchase links in the description for these. Check out the full review of the Vanta Black Air Force One. I've been Scopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Signing out. See ya.